Everything kind of looks standard from what we saw at first glance there. We'll just see how it pays off. I think it's just going to be a matchup down low that we have to watch. We always talk about the lack of the defense inside of an...
Kenny, the free throw line. Feeds Yusuf, and he gets his shot blocked. Here comes the Knicks. Yay, not up to Idris, the ghost! And we're tied at 2. Works past Idris. Back to Josh. Good team defense by the Knicks, but Yusuf.
Side of Raptors Uprising, you're immediately seeing dead zone, try to kick it out if people collapse.
There's Josh. Well off position to score. Shot clock running down, 5. Adam gets in a goofy two-hand jam. Final tournament of the year before the road to the playoffs. 150K on the line. Windmill jam! Their only loss coming to the Pistons. That was by 10. Nice floater.
Get out to you to get a 3, just more higher percentage shot. Especially if you go up that floor, nobody's in your range, you're gonna make it.
Goofy. He's now got 4. Versus the 3rd tournament of the year. Knicks made a tiny run.
Then get a bucket from it's the big thing.
It's a 3-on-2 mini break there. Back out to Trey. He'll set it up. Under 30 seconds to go in the first. It's been a good one. Nice free throw line jumper for Trey. 5 seconds to go. Kenny gets it to the paint. Lays it off for Yusuf. He's got to get the shot up, and he will. It's the Cinderella of the tournament. Adam takes a long 3, and they needed that. Their scrimmages on Twitch during the week. And I was watching the Knicks. They look pretty good.
About it, it's very basic, but it's just all about getting those open opportunities. That's what he's getting. But this man's spraying himself. I mean, like we said, maybe this is the difference, and he's probably wondering in his head.
He'll have 2 guys back because they cooked him on that one. In the corner, Nate Cowell. And Goofy. Last shot's as good as a stop. Adam gets it to Goof. Goofy. Idris in the corner, and he hits it. And we're tied at half.
All right, thank you. There's Cole Tran. You got the Knicks and Raptors here at Field Visu, tied 35 apiece. Game 1 of 4 ticket tournament games, single elimination on the night. And look, we talked about it. We talked with Cal before the game. He says, watch my man, I am Adam. We need 16 from him. Well, he's pretty much all the way there. He's got 14.
Yep.
Nice little run there by the Knicks. The Knicks were down 29-19. The Raptors had their largest lead there of the first half, 29-19. That was a 10-point advantage there. And they close out the half, Phil, 16-6 on a run, and we're tied at 35. I like what the Knicks are doing. They're getting other contributions from guys not named, Idris, and also the other guys, they have Goofy.
I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, we're going to take a look at the highlights so you can see it for yourself that these guys are just, I mean, they're just kind of feeling themselves. They're in that role that they felt comfortable with. Again, really comes down to all that practice they were able to get, and it's really showing on the court. Not getting discouraged when they're trailing 10 points, that's huge to me, right? Keeping that mentality in a positive space and just able to just kind of just mount back. You know, you're getting production out of Adam, you're getting it out of Goofy. That's exactly what you need. Idris, huge shot at the end. I'm sure that's going to make the highlight. But, man, these Raptors came out swinging, but they've been cooled down a little bit, Larry.
Yeah, and you look at the Raptors, they got out to that big start. They were up 7-2, 13-8, 17-11, 29-19. It seemed like for about the first 10 minutes of those 12 minutes in the first half, they were in control by anywhere from 5 or 6 to 10 points. And then the last minute and a half, last 2 minutes, the Knicks woke up. And you got to credit I am Adam the first, 14 points, 4 assists. And also, I like what Idris is doing. We touched on it at the beginning. Cal said, look, last week we put him at the 3. We need him to be a playmaker. He's someone that they believe is aggressive and really can bring some heady play for these guys. And he's done that as well. 5 of 6 from the field. And we talked with Idris before the game as well. He's feeling pretty good.
Oh, yeah, there's just no shortage of confidence on their side. And that's only going to continue to mount as they made that sensational comeback midway through the second half. So tied ball game going into it. Take a look at the stats right there. Good production so far on both sides. Kenny and Trey leading their squad. Meanwhile, you got Adam and Idris doing their thing for the Knicks. I think Adam and Kenny is kind of going to be that duel to keep a lookout for. They're tied right now in points as well as the score.
Yeah, if you look at the Raptors, and we were talking to those guys before the game, they said their number 1 priority was to kind of like shut down Goofy.
Yep.
You put Youssef in there, had King Quay out.
They kept him pretty quiet at 6 points.
6 points, they're doing their job. We got to shut that down. Well, you got to shut down Adam because right now he's taking over
There you go.
for the hometown Knicks. Let's go downstairs to the Intel analyst.
Dirk, they're always a possession away. And right now they got the lead on the and one.
I mean, you're just getting a crazy offensive game coming in from Adam the first. It's really just been Adam and Idris stepping it up. But Goofy's been able to create a lot of shots. Yes, the assists aren't there, but just that ball move, that pass to assist, if that was in the box score, no doubt in my mind Goofy would have something, one of the best shooters that we have in the league as well. So it's just weird to see a big pause before he took that shot.
Yeah, can you talk about speed, bro? Adam wide open. He's got the shattered backboard ones on, but he's nothing but nylon from.
Man, I think that's big as well. You're fighting so much adversity. You're Adam the first, formerly known as Kid Kuda, big YouTuber. You got a fan base.
They did have success on a missed free throw in the first half, getting an easy bucket. Cost him there. Trey! Raptors retake the lead. He's got 14. They're still alive. Back to Kenny. Kenny gets a shot blocked by Goofy. Get that shot out of here. And yay, not with a many. Knicks up 8. And rattles in and out to Toxis is there. Trying to get out to Trey, but he turns it over. Yay. Smart layup. He had Adam open in the corner, but might as well take the deuce. They're going to make a comeback. Needs to happen now. There's an easy one for Youssef.
In this game as well.
And a dunk by Goofy, posterizer. He's got a double-double, 12 and 12. Boy, Adam has been fantastic. 31 points for Adam the first, a.k.a. Kuda. Down to Goofy, one-hand jam. That's the hammer. So you talk about closing out games. Trey will make it a three-point game.
Something where you're going to be looking at a lot of videotape from this game and you're wondering, okay, why did we let it get to this point? But some takeaways for Knicks gaming, an amazing game coming from Adam, 33 points at the point guard position, 6 of 8 shooting. That's one of the more impressive things. Looking like a smash bro out there. Curse Court is back.
Kuda getting it done, and the rest of the Knicks. GG's in the chat. 75-70, the Knicks are moving on to the second round. Absolutely, Adam with a big game and started making some threes. You made them early and then continue to make them.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to these guys right here.
Yeah, the whole crew's hanging out in front of us.
They trusted me. They trusted me. They gave me the keys for this game, and early on, Goofy was like, Kuda is your game, and you know what I mean? Just go ahead and do your thing. So thank you for them trusting me.
They put that trust in, and they get the dub. Let's take a look at your highlights here. Presented by Intel, your performance of the game, and it was a big one. Not only were you hitting trays in this game, but you had the opportunity also to take it to the rack.
Yeah, so I noticed early on Youssef was worried about like the 3 on the pick and roll, so he was either backing up and I had a shot, and if he didn't back up, he was too worried about Goofy down low. So Goofy's a monster, and you know what I mean, that opened up the paint for me to go ahead and hit some layups, and you know what I mean, just taking what the defense gave me basically.
You guys have lost some tough games in the regular season, so you need to basically win this ticket to have an opportunity at the playoffs. 33 points, 6 of 8 from downtown, 8 assists for Adam the first. And I mentioned having to win the thing because you have a tough last 4 games of the season with the Pistons, Bucks, Jazz, and Wizards. So your best chance right now is to punch the ticket here in the tournament.
Right. The ticket's really what we're after. And, you know, yesterday I was on Twitter and I saw a funny stat, and it said that we had, I think, the 5th best tournament record in the league, right? So I think we show up when it matters most, and he's a great group of guys. So we're looking forward to a big Saturday tomorrow.
They had a big run in the turn, and they're trying to make it the same here in the ticket. Back up to Larry and Phil.
Yeah.